Great. Welcome, Anton. Lovely to see you again. Richard here. Nice to see you. Welcome. You are meeting today with the board of the Anglican Relief and Development Fund Australia. I guess what we would really love to hear this afternoon is how are things going for you brothers in Kiev, and how have you been able to use the support, and what can we be praying for? So we just love a little bit of an update from you.
Feel your support, and we are very thankful for everything what you do to us. And we really did not expect that that you will help us so much, and you're a huge blessing to us. So let me give maybe a last updates what is current situation here. Today is day number 88. 88 days of war. Last 45 days, situation is in Kiev is pretty stable. What I mean by stable? By stable, I mean that we don't hear Russian artillery working, and there are no Russian forces closer than 100 miles to Kiev. And but every week we have some cruise missiles that fall down on Kiev, but it's pretty stable. People start to come back to Kiev, and before war, Kiev was 4.5 million people. Now probably 2 million people are back to Kiev, so half of city is not here. About current challenges, we are facing a huge fuel crisis now. It's very hard to explain, but we don't have fuel in Kiev. Not just in Kiev, in Ukraine. Before war, 60% of all fuel were coming from Russia and Belarus, and now we don't have that 60% of fuel, and other 40% of fuel were coming from Black Sea, and now we cannot get that 40% of fuel because Black Sea is blocked for us. So on a border between Ukraine, Hungary, Poland, Slovakia, every day and night, fuel cars are driving back and forth, and price for fuel in Ukraine now like a triple than before war. And it's not a problem of price also, but it's a problem of being able to buy fuel. So that's what influence on us very much.
Yeah, also we have problem with fuel because of Russia bomb our key place where we keep special extra fuel for country. They bomb most of them.
Storage.
Yeah, and it's also price for fuel. It's like a 300% up. It's terrible expensive.
What we see now, problem with economy fall down. It's mean we have problem with people who are losing their works, and it's not young people and it's not seniors, but most of them are like 40 plus years. And what we start to see is that people come to us and ask for help, and they can come on a good car, in a good clothing. They used to have stable life, but during this 88 days, they lost all their saving. They lost all their businesses or works. And yes, they have a partner, but they don't have money to buy products. They don't have money to pay for their life. So they come and ask some food and supply. That we start to see more and more. And I have a feeling we will see it more and more during next months.
Yes. Tell us about the van. So you were able to purchase a van. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's 18 seats van. Yeah, it's maybe how many years old? Maybe about 10 years old van, but it's good enough. We fixed some, but it's good enough. We bought it in Poland, and and we bring it to Ukraine. Just last Thursday we get license, and we get everything in Ukraine, and now we numbers, yeah, special numbers in Ukraine through in Ukraine police, and now we can use more legally, because before that we used, but it was not legal to use without numbers.
Yeah. And so are you able to distribute food and medicines and things using that van? Is that how it's being used?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's exactly what we are doing. Is that way we take food and we take medicine and bring to war zone, to that little churches and group of people, and back way we take this refugee. And also that when it's take not much fuel, we are so happy because it's very nice balance between size and numbers of fuels what van used.
Yes, great.
It cost us, we bought it, it cost us 15,000 zlotys. It's like $12,000.
55,000 zlotys.
So it's like $12,500. And then, so that money that left, we used for buying a tank for diesel. I can little bit share about our prayer request. Please, 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 please pray about our church in Nikolaev that is on a Black Sea near on south. We have small church, maybe 150 people, but they are very active, and that city is military city. And they, during the last 8 years of war, they've have targets. They served to students and to military. They made a lot of military family camps, a lot of retreats for military people, and military are a big part of their community. And now every week they have funeral in the church. Every week someone who used to be part of their big community is dying. It's mean every day they're facing problems with widows. If you heard about situation in Mariupol, have you heard about Mariupol? So you heard about 36th Brigade of Marines. So our pastor from Nikolaev, he was chaplain in that brigade for that Marines. So while their husbands are in Mariupol, he was serving to their families in Nikolaev. And it's very heartbreaking and very, very hard for him. Please pray about him, because actually we want to buy, that second transfer that you give to us, we want to buy a small van for that church, and we are talking about buying a van for his ministry. And please pray about our church. In our church, we have probably 35 drafted people. So can you imagine, most of our Sunday school teachers now are drafted, and they are on the front. And we have elders in church. Two sons of our 2 elders are drafted and fighting, and 2 of them are wounded. On Friday, we received information that one of our elders, his son, is wounded. And 3 weeks ago, other son of elder was wounded. Yeah. And it's emotionally, it's very hard. On tomorrow, I'm going to Khmelnytsky to do wedding for that. For son of that one of our elders. And he called me and he told, okay, I'm dating with my girl like 2 years. I had all preparation, and I don't know, I have one more week in hospital, and then I'll go back to frontline. Talk with pastors. Maybe it's possible to come and to do wedding for me and Marichka. Marichka is from my home group. So yeah, after discussion with pastors, we decided, yeah, of course we can do it.
Yeah. And
Please.
it's very interesting. Just the day before yesterday, we had wedding. Young people, life win in this situation. Young people understand maybe they don't have a long life, or they would like to be wedding very quick.
Yes.
It's very unique situation. War and wedding same time, and funeral.
Yeah, we had 6 weddings during
the wartime.
Yeah, 6 weddings. We feel that this is time for church planting.
Yeah.
It's very hard. It's no time for, but we feel that this is a good time, and we have idea how we can plant a church in the north of Kyiv region, in Borodyanka city. And please pray about God giving us wisdom and blessings to do it.
Yeah.
We have a key family. They are ready and they want and they are praying. And it's looked like God opened doors for gospels there.
Yeah.
We want to be partners and to that family and to help them to surround right people around, and maybe to do some project for teenagers and then invite their parents. So that's what we are planning, maybe in a second part of summer. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Anatoly and Anton. I feel, even though we've never met, a great sense of affection for you. And one day I want to come to Ukraine and visit you.
We will be very appreciated. Welcome. I hope one day we will come to Australia for rehabilitation after when we will have victory.
That's great.
We'd love that.
Last week I saw Australian Bushmaster, or how you call it,
Good.
in Ukraine. So they are all already here, and
Thank you guys. God bless you.